Damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
What do YouTube? B. Kelly back again with another banger video. In today's video, y'all, I am going to be talking about 5 true freshmen that can be immediate impact players for the 2021 college football season. Just a quick disclaimer, I will be using the 24/7 Sports composite rankings from their classes when I bring up their rankings into this video. And I know there's going to be more than 5 immediate impact players, and I didn't want to focus on people in similar positions or a bunch of people at similar schools. So everyone in this video is from a different school. Now, before I move on with the video, remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, as we are on the road to 10K. Now, let's get into it. The first player that I'm going to be talking about today that I think will be an immediate impact true freshman for the 2021 season is Billy Bowman, which in the 2021 recruiting class, he ranked as the 44th best player in the nation, a 4-star recruit, and the number 2 athlete in the nation from Denton Ryan High School. He was highly recruited coming out of high school, as he had a total of 32 offers from high-level schools on the FBS Division I level, as this guy was very versatile, as he was a star at Denton Ryan, not only on the defensive side of the ball, but also on the offensive side of the ball. He's a do-it-all kind of player. Not only will he lock you up on defense, burn you as a wide receiver, and then also take a kick return all the way to the house. He's just that kind of guy. He's electric. He was originally committed to Texas in his recruiting, but he would eventually decommit and then commit to the Oklahoma Sooners. Billy Bowman for Oklahoma was an early enrollee, and he's going to be playing on the defensive side of the ball, as he is listed as a defensive back. He's also expected to get some playing time in the special team sides of things as a returner, as he has done some of that in the spring game that they had, and been doing it in some of the practices they've had as well. But ever since Billy Bowman has stepped on campus, he has been turning heads with how good of a player he actually is. He had a great spring game, and ever since the spring practices, the fall camp, it really seems like Billy Bowman is starting to make a name for himself in the Oklahoma secondary. And there's a lot of speculation and rumors out there right now that Billy Bowman might even be starting as the nickel cornerback for OU Week 1 versus Tulane. With how Billy Bowman has been playing all spring camp and fall camp, you can definitely expect Billy Bowman to be a crucial part of that speed D. Next up, I have one of the most hyped up and highly touted recruits in the 2021 recruiting class from Centennial High School, defensive lineman Korey Foreman. Now in this class, according to the 24/7 Sports composite rankings, he ranks as a 5-star recruit, the number 1 defensive lineman, and the number 2 player nationally. Being a top player from your class, being so dynamic in your high school career, having a great build, great size, all the great stuff you need to be an immediate impact player at whatever program you're going to go to for your college career. Of course, you're going to be looked at by all the top teams in the nation, so they can get you to be the future of their program and defense. But his recruitment was primarily between USC, Clemson, and LSU. But when it came down to a decision, he decided to stay close to home, and he picked the Trojans of USC. Since Korey Foreman has stepped foot on campus, the word around town is that Korey Foreman is in fact that guy. He's what he's hyped up to be, and USC is expecting a lot from Korey Foreman, as you know, he's the number 2 recruit in the nation, and there's a lot of expectations for that. And not only that, the guy is expected to be the immediate impact player that is going to help the defense get better right off the bat. He has all the potential to be a freshman All-American and make a Pac-12 all-freshman team, but time will obviously only tell. The next guy that I'm going to be talking about is wide receiver from the 2021 recruiting class, and is the lowest rated guy in this video, is Blaine Green from Allen High School in Allen, Texas. According to the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings, he ranked as a 3-star recruit and the 448th best player nationally and the 69th ranked wide receiver. He had a total of 17 Division I offers on the FBS level coming out of high school, according to 24/7 Sports, and he would end up committing to Oklahoma State with his brother. Blaine Green and his brother Bryson might be some of the most underrated recruits from the 2021 recruiting class. Blaine Green is currently with Oklahoma State, and he's listed as a starter right now in their receiving corps. And this is a really big deal as he's going to be starting at that wide receiver position as a true freshman in an offense that is losing their biggest offensive weapon in the receiving game these past couple seasons in Tylan Wallace. And someone's going to have to take up that load in their receiving core, and he's going to have that opportunity to do that. Oklahoma State losing a player of Tylan Wallace's caliber on their offense is going to be a big hit, but it's going to open some doors to young players on that offense, such as Blaine Green, to really start to ball out and start off their career as a Cowboy off to a great start. Blaine Green is expected to make a huge impact for the Cowboys this season with how he's been performing since he's gotten on campus in the spring, and many people are expecting him to take up some of the load that Tylan Wallace is leaving out, along with receivers such as Tay Martin and Brennan Presley, just to name a few. On to the next player is running back Will Shipley. In the 2021 recruiting class, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings, he ranked as a 5-star recruit, the 32nd best player, and the number 2 running back in the nation as well. Shipley had a total of 24 offers coming out of high school, with a bunch of top teams trying to make him the future of their offense, but when it came down to make a decision, he would end up choosing Clemson. Shipley is currently projected to be the number 3 back on the depth chart for Clemson, but something that I can see with Clemson is that they're going to test out a few running backs in the 2021 season to see who's going to potentially be the replacement for Travis Etienne, as Travis Etienne was a very dynamic player, and I feel like Will Shipley, if he takes over the opportunity that he's given to him when he does get some playing time in this season, I think we can expect him, if he plays well, to be that next guy who's going to be the heir for Travis Etienne. The final player that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is wide receiver from the 21 recruiting class in Agiye Hall. Now, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings, he ranked as a high 4-star recruit, ranked as the 45th best player in the nation, and the number 5 wide receiver as well. He was highly touted and had a ton of offers coming out of high school, with a total of 42 Division I offers on the FBS level, and when it came down to make a decision, he would go to a wide receiver powerhouse in Alabama. Agiye has been impressing a lot of people since he has stepped foot on campus, and he has an opportunity to take advantage of Alabama's young receiving core and, quite frankly, their young offense to be a big impact player right off the bat in that receiving core for Alabama. He really showed Alabama fans what he's capable of as a wide receiver, as in the spring game that they had this year, he caught 4 passes for 72 yards and made quite a bit of impressive catches. Many are expecting him to have some role in the Crimson Tide offense this season, as he has been playing well during spring camp, the spring game, and all of fall camp, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him play in the 2021 college football season. Well, guys, if you guys have made it this far in the video, comment someone else down below you think is going to be an immediate impact player as a true freshman this season. And before you head out, remember to smash that like button, turn on them post notifications, and subscribe for more videos. B. Kelly, out!